Fingertips too. Thanks, Clay. Right now, we're watching those school delays roll in this morning, and this is why you are looking at I-71 on the south side and some of our traffic cameras as we move around the metro area. Really tough to see on the roads and the neighborhoods because we have fog pretty much all over central Ohio. So we have about 50 school delays now scrolling at the bottom of your screen. One closure, Colonel Crawford. But kind of dicey out there this morning, Ross, which is why many of the superintendents made that call early.
Yeah, and rightfully so, especially since things have been becoming more and more dense as the morning has been progressing. And even as we were coming into work this morning, it was already very dense. So a lot worse for a lot of folks out there as you're going to be heading out this morning. Normally, you would see the beautiful Scioto Audubon Metro Park and our city skyline. Not going to be the case for us early this morning. And in fact, we have seen this fog kind of worsen in a lot of spots out there, becoming more and more dense. You can see visibility, a lot of zeros on the map. So we're talking just maybe less than 100 feet of visibility in front of you in pockets as you're going to be heading out this morning. So something to keep an eye out for, especially for the kids. Even if, if they have a delay, they're probably still going to be looking at some fog out there. So for drivers and for you taking your kids to the bus stop, just, make sure that they're aware that it is very dense out, and it's also pretty chilly. Temperatures in the low 40s, and we're going to continue to see this extremely dense fog linger well through this morning, even after sunrise. So you might think, well, the sun's up, it's going to be going away. It's going to take a few hours for that to really work into a lot of this dense fog that we've had set up over the past several hours. So really not until 10 a.m. is when we'll start to see some improvements, which we're still looking at the potential for limited visibility, less than a half a mile. So really not until about 11 o'clock is when things will start to improve drastically for a lot of folks out there. So again, keep the lights on. Make sure you have those fog lights on. We're going to be looking at those dense fog advisories lingering until 11 o'clock. So we have the fog, but we're also going to have a lot of sunshine, which is going to help to kind of clear things up sooner compared to yesterday. But we're dealing with more of that widespread fog, so kind of give and take there. But we got some sunshine that's going to be returning for us heading into the afternoon. And yep, more fog in the forecast heading into tonight, although it won't be as dense. Winds will be light out of the south, too, which I think will help to disrupt it. And the problem that we really had yesterday was we didn't see a lot of that sunshine because of the clouds that came through. We're looking at crystal clear conditions above the fog for the time being, but we will continue to see that fog really help to slow things down in spots where, again, it's just very dense, mainly because we have light winds, clear skies, temperatures in the low 40s across much of Franklin County. We're going to continue to hang out in the 40s through a good chunk of the morning while the fog is present. But once we hop into the 50s, things will be nice and warm as we head into the latter half of the afternoon. Highs near 68 degrees for the day, and then we'll slowly fall to around 50 tonight. Some patchy fog again, but I think with some of the sunshine that we're going to get and those winds picking up out of the south, setting up for a fairly breezy day tomorrow. We will see mostly to partly sunny skies for your Friday. I think some of the clouds we'll see later in the day will be more so some upper level clouds, so that'll help to kind of keep things on the mild side again. 73 degrees for your Friday, and then staying in the mid 70s on Saturday, although we are going to be looking at more rain coming our way as we head into the day on Saturday. It's arriving sooner compared to what models have been projecting through the course of the week thus far, so we will see most of the rain now arriving Saturday, second half of the day into the late afternoon, evening hours, and then wrapping up as we head into Sunday morning. So that is a trend that we're continuing to see. So we're going to be shifting gears, looking at more of that inconvenient weather arriving during the day on Saturday, second half of the day. We'll continue to see some rain then linger as we head into Sunday, early into the morning, but it's looking like the trade-off is we're going to be looking at rain a little bit sooner Saturday, but we'll be drier for longer parts of the day on Sunday, and then highs will still be on the mild side, even going into the early part of next week, but then, boy, things are going to be getting pretty chilly as we'll then flip the script, going from unseasonably warm to perhaps unseasonably cool as we head into next weekend.